Alright, y'all, what's going on? What's going on? So today it's Pizza Friday, okay, but I'm eating leftover pizza from the Bub's little get together. Anyway, so if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. Even if you haven't subscribed, definitely go subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell so you get notifications the next time we post a video. Leave us some comments down below. Let us know things you like to see us try, things you like to see us cook. Interact with us because we do like to hear from you. I'm going to say grace and get started. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this food that we're about to receive for nourishment of our bodies and health. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Yeah, I just had my mom and sister over for the Bub's birthday. Of course, the little young guy came home. Y'all, link the video. Nothing too crazy, too big, you know. Because also, if anybody ever knows me, I'm always last minute and delayed with stuff, so. I had basically like a supreme pizza, and then I got a meat lovers pizza and cheese pizza for Gamma and the Bubby. It's gum. It's good.
That's me.
Yeah, that is you. The Bubby's eating popcorn. No, I asked him if he wants some pizza. He was like, he didn't want none. But then I said, he thought I said popcorn. I said popcorn, but he be eating. Okay. Okay, turn it up, y'all. I put all the pizza on here though, so he was gonna eat some. Here's my second time warming it up.
I need to make in the bubble. I got to drink that.
You don't gotta drink it. You gonna drink it? You better not spill that plate. Eat your food first, and then you can drink it. You wanna drink the juice?
Got to drink it.
Yeah, so sure.
The soup from my brain and my cell.
The Bubby.
So tasty.
Okay, eat your food.
I'll put drink it.
He picked the plate up and drank the juice. It is good though. I'm glad you like it.
I will drink it.
No, not until you finish eating your food. You eat your food and then you can drink it. How far? Let me so I can see. So I have to keep picking it up.
Let me drink it.
Young Bub in the building, y'all. It's 3.
Mommy,
Crazy.
I put some more. Mommy, so tasty.
Okay, put it down and eat.
This?
Yes, everything. Use your fork. Why are you using your hand?
Buffalo. Oh, water. A water.
May I have some water, please?
May I have some water, please?
He's really over there tearing it up. Ate the carrot. and eating the meat. Use your fork. Open your boy. There you go. It makes me happy. I'm down with me rocking with no rope. Huh?
I'm not happy.
You're not happy.
I am. I'm happy.
You are happy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I'm angry.
Is the food so delicious?
Mm-hmm. I'm angry.
Why are you angry?
Because I think you make yourself music.
Oh, you know what? I had changed the ringtone on my doorbell, and it went back to the like witch laugh. But I wanted to werewolf clown. It was a Bubby one like that. I'm gonna change it. And click on it. Don't ask me why.
Mommy,
why I feel like I have to
don't
do
put me something in my teeth.
that. Okay, just keep on eating. I'll get it in a second.
It's well. It's well. Mommy,
Huh?
it's werewolf. It's
You okay?
so we werewolf.
Around how or for most holidays,
In your house.
they always have some special ringtones that I can change my doorbell ring to or chime to.
Those things are together. And what's witch? And what's a werewolf?
I got this pizza from a place called Angie's Pizza. I've done this video with this pizza on the channel before.
Mommy, I'm done.
Eat your potatoes.
I'm done.
No, eat the potatoes.
Can't eat those.
No, stop playing with it and put it in your mouth. I'm trying to think of places I could get that was local. That was a local place, but it wasn't, you know. That was a local place, but it wasn't far.
Mommy.
I'm trying to think of all the places I've had around here. I really wanted to get this Italian place. But I didn't see that they had the pizza that I wanted.
It's a werewolf.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you got to change your doorbell.
Yes, I changed the doorbell.
It's a witch.
It's not a witch anymore. It's the werewolf.
It's a werewolf. You're trying to make a witch. You got us to make a witch. Something. Hey. I'm going to say, ooh. Ooh. Oh, yeah.
It's my oldest brother's birthday today. I was eat them potatoes. Eat the potato. What I say?
Potatoes.
I only gave him one of the little baby potato.
I eat potato.
But I don't remember this pizza tasting like this. I don't know. I just how it tasted before. But anyway, I tell you what the bug.
Huh?
It was touching off like, ooh, I'm not gonna have on my brother's birthday.
So what's your mommy?
Either one of them. Because both their birthdays are in October. So it came a day before my brother's birthday. Just a couple days shy of being a Scorpio.
Mommy,
Man.
don't.
Eat the potato. And a couple days shy of me going on maternity leave when I wanted to go. Well, I had on a Sunday. Pretty sure it was a Sunday. Let's take a gander on the calendar. I'm pretty sure it was on Sunday. Excuse me.
Sesame.
I did. All that. Yeah, it was a Sunday. Yeah. Yep, had them on a Sunday.
Yes.
Eat the potato. We're just gonna go ahead and head into this birth story because y'all want to hear it. So I'm gonna tell y'all. Even though I told y'all before, I'm gonna tell y'all again.
It's a potato.
The morning, well, I was really nervous though, even though I had a kid before, so I had, my oldest son or whatever. But I was nervous because I didn't know if I was gonna know when I went into labor because I had been having all type of like cramps, aches, and pains like throughout the entire pregnancy. So I'm just like, am I gonna know when it's time? I knew. I definitely knew. That morning, I had woke up. And what was I doing? What was I getting? Was I cleaning or something? Okay, you ate the potato? Okay, good. I don't know if I was cleaning up or what, but I got up and I felt what felt like the onset of some period cramps or whatever, and I was like, oh, okay, this is probably it right here. And so, I called my brother, had him take me to the, take me to labor and delivery, and they checked me. Now, they usually will check you when you first get there, and then they wait an hour and check you, and if you haven't changed, then they send you home, and if there has been a change, like you dilate a little bit more, then they'll keep you. I think I was already dilated, though. I feel like I was already dilated, like 5 or 6 centimeters by that point. But, little something or other, stopped. The labor stopped while the whole time I was there at labor delivery, right? But I'm not kidding you. As soon as I got up to start putting my clothes on, like things just escalated and the contractions just started again. So I'm like that, and I was pissed that they made me leave because I knew I was probably gonna have this baby that day. So my brother takes me back to his house because I was just like, well, I'm just gonna stay, with him because if I need to go to the hospital, then I need to be where somebody can take me or whatever.
Mommy, hospital.
So I go to my brother's house. My sister comes over. I forget what my brother was doing, but I don't know how we decided that she would take me back to the hospital. But anyway, I was sitting at my brother's house laboring Now I'm telling y'all, I was in pain, boy. It was like I couldn't even. It was at one point I couldn't even sit down. Like I had to keep going to the bathroom or whatever. And I was just like, it was time. I knew it was time. I was pacing a house, like I just couldn't sit down. I had to keep walking around because I was just in pain. And they all just looking at me like, like, and, my sister-in-law, Lauren, was just like, she was just like, okay, you can't sit down. She's like, well, it's probably time, like, basically. And so my sister takes me back to the hospital. I'm so mad that she does not have this. I think she posted on her Instagram story, but she took a story of me while we were in the car while I was in labor. And I feel like she's making fun, like, ooh, do it hurt? Like, So we get to the hospital and literally, as soon as I step out her car, my water broke. And literally, as soon as I step out her car, like if I had waited a second later, I'd have been, my water broke on her seat. So, I'm like, dang, okay, well, it's time. And by that time, it don't even matter how much I'm dilated. My water broke. They gotta keep me because the baby doesn't exit, and so that so much time after that happens, infection can ensue. Like it's just not healthy, safe. So, so I get in there, and definitely because my water broke, it didn't even matter like that or how much I was dilated. Just my water broke, so they definitely kept me, and it just went by so fast. Like I feel like had I not had they checked me before they gave me my epidural, they probably wouldn't have given it to me because I really feel like I was 10 centimeters when they gave it to me. And because I don't even think the epidural got a chance to really well, I mean, it kicked in because I didn't feel anything, but I don't think it really it hadn't been that long after they did it that I felt like the pressure to push or whatever. And so, yeah, I mean, I feel like we got to the hospital about 2:30 maybe. He was born at like 5 something. Let's see. Let me not make it up. I think he was born at 4:59. Huh? Yes. Okay, give me a second. I want to say he was born at 4:59, I meant to say. Yep, 4:59. So it wasn't, I didn't labor long because I was already dilated by the time I got there, and when I got there that morning, and then by the time I got there, things were just ready to go. Now it was interesting that my water didn't break with Gavin. They had to break my water with Gavin, but Bubby's water broke. And it was just so crazy because I was literally planning on going on maternity leave that Wednesday. And I wanted to do it that way so that I could get like a full 3 months of work off, which I ended up getting anyway because they had changed our maternity leave policy while I was on leave, and I got to qualify for it, so I got like more days. So yeah, that was interesting. The baby came out. He looked nothing like me.
I shrinking. What's shrinking my plate? I shrinking my plate. It was shrinking my plate.
Yeah, so he came out. He looked nothing like me. He still doesn't look anything like me. If I had not been handed him after I had pushed him out, I would definitely be questioning whether he was my kid or not. One of his paternal aunts said that he must have really pissed me off throughout my pregnancy because he came out looking just like him. And I just thought that was funny. But yeah, young Bub out here, born October 20th, 2019. Yeah, he was 7 pounds, 6.5 ounces. I'm looking on I made a little, maybe I could just insert the picture, but y'all know how that goes. But I made a little like felt board or whatever. And yeah, and he was 20 inches long. Mm-hmm. Young Bub in the building was out here, you feel me? And it was just so nice. It was, I don't know if they placed him on me after they placed Gavin on me afterwards, but like right after I had him, but they placed the Bubby like, on my chest or whatever, so we could start skin to skin and start trying to, breastfeed or whatever. Yeah. Huh?
It's got you. What they call you?
I don't even know what you're talking about, dude.
Oh,
So yeah, that's I think that's most of the birth story. Um, but the Bubby's pregnancy was probably definitely the worst one, I'll tell you, because I was sick with him. I didn't really feel like myself, like feel good really, like until probably almost 8 months, and by that time it was time to have him, right? So yeah, he definitely did a number on me. And
Mommy, you done?
yes, and I feel like that. So your ligament stretch or whatever, and maybe I did. Maybe it happened when I had Gavin and I didn't feel it, but I felt every bit of that with the Bubby, so much so that when it first started happening, it was about, I think I was about 5 months pregnant. I ended up going to labor and delivery, well, to the emergency room, because I thought I was in labor because it was hurting that bad. It felt like I was in labor, but the Bubby was in there chilling, swimming. I mean, just having a good old time. Meanwhile, I'm in all this pain. And yeah, it was just because my ligaments were stretching, I guess. Like, and that's a thing. I didn't know it was a thing. So I had to deal with that my entire pregnancy, on top of being nauseous. And I feel like being nauseous is worse than actually getting sick, because that the feeling just lingers. And it wasn't even just in the morning, it was all day, all day. And nothing I tried really worked, although I still tried stuff just because maybe it just was a placebo effect in that it made me feel like maybe it wasn't as bad. But like, for example, like I didn't get the over-the-counter, like was it Zofran or whatever, the nausea medicine that you can get, and that's not over-the-counter, it's prescribed. I didn't get prescribed nausea medicine, but they told me I could mix, like I could do like half of I forget what the name of this sleep pill is, and then like half of a B6 vitamin pill, and it would be the same or equivalent to the nausea medicine or whatever. I did that every day since I found out about it. I had to buy a little pill cutter and everything, okay? And it just didn't do it for me. It didn't really help, I don't think. Or at least not really. I tried to make myself think it helped, but it didn't help. I wore the little like C bands that people wear, like if you go on a cruise, and it's supposed to like
Mommy, I'll show you.
Yeah, give me a second. It's supposed to like sit on some pressure points or whatever in your wrist and your wrist and make it so that you don't, like, I don't know, it's supposed to relieve the, nausea feeling or whatever. Those didn't work. I drank probably the most carbonated beverages I've ever drank in my life, because I literally could not stand water. I couldn't stomach water. I feel like that's really the only, like, really, well, no, I couldn't eat pasta. Like, I feel like chicken Alfredo, I just didn't want that, but I wanted a lot of red meat though. And I usually don't even eat a whole lot of red meat, but I wanted like steaks and burgers and stuff like that. One thing I do, or like, well, that I did was eat salads. Salads were cool, but even if I'm not pregnant, like I feel like, man, you eat a salad and you be full, but then your body just digests it so quickly. I was hungry like 2 seconds later, and I mean starving. Like, man, I would make like these bigger old salads at work or whatever. Yeah, so what else? It was pretty funny because I had like a gender reveal, whatever, at work. And my boss at the time, he was just super cool. He was so excited, like when we found out that it was a boy. Now, it was so crazy because my gender reveal was supposed to be on another day, but I forget why they wanted to move it to the day that it was. And I wore blue on this day. Now, I did know what I was having, but nobody else knew and stuff like that. And so I didn't mean for it to be so foreshadowing, but it ended up being because it was a boy, or he was a boy. And I'm glad that he was a boy, because everybody in my family wanted me to have a girl, and I'm just like, no, I'm not having nobody's girl. They wanted the Bubby to be a girl so bad, but that's because like in the how many grandkids my parents have? 7, I think. Of the 7 of them, there was only one girl. So They wanted the Bubby to be a girl. And I just told them that it's not going to
I'm
happen with
not
me.
the girl. I mean the Bobby. I'm not the girl.
I know, you a boy.
No, I'm not the boy. I mean to Bobby.
I guess he told me. But that's all I got for this. I probably could keep on talking on more and more. But anyway, happy birthday to Bub for belated birthday. He's 3 now. He's off the chain. Hopefully he chills out. I don't know. We'll see if he mellows out, because I'm hoping that, because you know Gavin was a mellow little kid, but then he turned up when he got older, and I'm hoping that it be the opposite, like the Bubby turned up since he been out the womb. You hear me? And I'm just hoping that he mellow out. I know that's wishful thinking, and y'all wish and pray with me, okay? On that note, peace out. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave us some comments down below. Let us know things you like to see us try, things you like to see us cook, interact with us, because we do like to hear from you. And subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell so you get notifications the next time we post a video, and we'll see you in the next one. Say peace out.
That was a